George Rodrigue was an American artist who grew up in Louisiana. He's best known for his Blue Dog series, which was intended to help preserve Cajun culture. Lucky for us, this dog is pretty easy to draw and even easier to paint. Follow along with me and I'll show you how it's done. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. You know, my favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The supplies you'll need for this project are watercolor paints. I like this Prang brand, watercolor paper, a paintbrush, pencil, and permanent black marker, and a little water. You may also find a link to a free step-by-step tutorial for this lesson in the description below. As always, I like to work with center pencil guidelines on my paper. They're on all my tutorials too, and they really help you plan where your lines go as you draw. The first step is to draw a circle for the dog's head. Make marks to plan how tall and wide it's going to be. Then connect the marks with a smooth curve to look like a circle. I find drawing one side and then the other usually gives me my best results. Now comes the shape for the white nose. It's going to be this tall and meet the circle here. So plan it first and then draw this shape that gets wider at the bottom with curves below the circle for the cheeks and a smaller one for the mouth. And then be sure to erase the line inside when you're done. The dog's eyes are really easy. Just draw two circles and add a dot inside. This dog also gets some eyebrows. Add them above the eyes, one on the right and one on the left. His nose goes right here and looks like a square with rounded corners. Now draw a large ear on the right with another triangle shape inside. And when you're done with that, draw a matching one on the left side with the same little triangle shape inside too. The shoulders come next. They're going to start here with a line that comes down, curves a little to the left before coming straight down. When that is done, draw the same kind of line on the right side. To finish the left leg, add a line for the right side of it, then draw a foot that is pointing to the left underneath. When that is done, then finish the leg on the right side by doing the same thing and adding a foot that is pointing to the right. The back leg on the left side is pretty simple. It's a rounded hip shape and then a longer foot that's pointing out. When that is done, draw a symmetrical leg shape like that on the right side. Now comes a small detail that will make your dog look a lot more lifelike. Add some tufts of fur on the cheeks and on the tops of the ears. These will help your dog look a little more furry. And when they're done, be sure to erase the smooth lines inside so you don't accidentally trace them. The last thing I'm going to add is a horizon line, so my dog looks like he's sitting down and not floating in the air. The drawing is done, so it's time to trace all of those pencil lines with a permanent black marker. When the tracing is done, it's smart to take a moment to erase any extra pencil lines that might still be showing. And now we can prepare to paint. We need that tray and the water and a paintbrush. George Rodrigue liked to paint with really bright colors, so I'm going to start with the background and make it yellow. And because I want it to stay nice and bright, I'm going to paint right from the tray. Watch how I'm using just enough water to spread the paint, but not so much as to make any puddles. To continue with the bright colors, I'm going to make my ground the dark orange. Try to work slowly and paint just to the edge so you don't get anything inside the dog shape. Finally, I'm going to fill in the dog with the color that's just called blue in the tray. I think it most closely matches the color I've seen in the Blue Dog paintings. Here's a little painting tip. If you ever want a color to get darker, just add another layer on top of it. All that's left now is letting our painting dry. If you like to press it to make it extra flat, I used to put things between heavy books. That worked really well. Okay, so that is how you can paint a blue dog like the artist George Rodrigue. It's always fun to paint things with unusual colors to see what happens. Please visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, for more art history lesson projects, including one for Matisse and Charles Demuth. Over the years, I'm happy to say my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw and paint. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you are watching this on YouTube, always remember to like and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get notified when I post a new video.